Welcome to the next Blender tutorial. So today we are going to be working on glass and kind of water effects and stuff. So what I'm going to begin with is let's go ahead and switch that Eevee out to cycles. We'll go ahead and delete this default cube. Let's go ahead and add in a plane. It's going to go with S for scale to bring this outwards. And we're going to be making a desktop background out of this. So I'm just going to go ahead with a high angle just about here. So we go with view. Align view and align view with camera. So this is our playing field right here. I'm going to go ahead and just split the atom right here so you guys can see camera to production area. So let's go with edit mode. I'm going to go with right click, subdivide, right click, subdivide, right click, subdivide, as many as you can do given what your computer can achieve. As such, I'm going to go with right click shade smooth as well. Let's go ahead and add in some little UV spheres. Right click shade smooth. S for scale, we're going to make little pebbles out of these. So G, just move these up and then just scale them down and upwards just ever so slightly so it's a little pebble. We're going to go with material. Let's go with new. We'll call this as the clear pebble to start off with. Change that principal BSDF to glass BSDF and tone down that roughness. So when we render this, we now have this nice little glass pebble just kind of chilling. So let's go with Shift D, move this across. And I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this material right here. This one is going to be green. We'll change the colour to green. So now we have the clear, the green. We'll go ahead and make this a new material. Duplicate this first and foremost, so Shift D. And then we'll make this a new material. We'll do with red on this one. Change it to the appropriate tone that you need. Shift D once more to duplicate the piece, and then we'll change this again, duplicate the material. We'll change this to yellow, so the appropriate colour as well. Alright, so once you've got your nice little glass pebbles going here, we're going to go ahead and make the background. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and spread these out just randomly across the page. So I'm going to take this one with G, move this to the side. I'm just going to plan out where my camera starts and where my camera ends. So it's got diagonal right here. So this is the top. Just about here. And then we can go ahead. Just move these, mosey these on down. It's their appropriate positions. So it should be about here. Okay, so once we got something like this, we're going to randomize these, so Shift D. Just go ahead and place this one randomly in the middle, Shift D, this one randomly somewhere. Go ahead and use them all. You might want to put them like polar opposites or something like that, but oh, I'll remove that in a moment. So I'll just remove any backgrounds that you accidentally click as well. Let's go ahead and mosey one of these on over into, say, that position right there. And then I'm going to go ahead with this one. G, move this one over. So now we've kind of got this nice little canvas going on of little glass pebbles. So the next thing that we're going to do, once you are happy with everything that you have, let's go and click the background right here. We will go with sculpt mode. We're going to go ahead and make little rings around these. So you want to turn the size down a little bit, the strength up. And you want the blob, essentially. So I'm just going to go ahead and just move the size up a little bit. Alright, so once we've got something like this, we're just going to go ahead and essentially draw around the outside of these. Or at least we should be able to. Let's take this right here. Have we got like a double up or something? Alright, so let's try with edit mode real quick. Okay, we have that in. Let's go sculpt mode. I think it's the strength that's the problem. Yeah, there we go. Alright, just turn the strength up if it's not working for you. And then delete what you don't need. Okay, I'm going to go 7-7 with this one. And we can go with size, actually bring this up. So essentially, you want to go around the edge of each one. Size up. As such. Don't go through the pebble, but just enough. To kind of make that kind of shape. So you'll see this appearing around the pebbles as we go through and dabble with each one. You want to go around the outside, just kind of pull this outwards just a little bit more. As such. Just kind of interact with it in little bits. Just kind of get a nice little water effect, I guess, of pebbles just kind of coming in there. Now, obviously I'm not doing the physics at the moment. The reason why is because I would like to have a little bit more control over what the vertices are doing, rather than just dropping them straight into water. Or at least a water simulation. Means you can do so much more. Okay, so once you've kind of got this nice little rocky kind of look, just go ahead and click around the outside, just make it really uneven. And what we're going to do at this point is let's make the background as glass. So we currently have these nice little glass pebbles all sat in there. We'll amend the lighting in a moment because it is a bit harsh. And let's take this background right here, new, new material. The backdrop needs glass VSDF. Take down the roughness, so you've got something like this. I'm going to go ahead and amend that light to the edge of the page and then pull the exposure a little bit more. So we should in theory have, if I've dropped it off the edge. I'm just going to move the lighting real quick. I think the lighting is just kind of rendering in at the moment. That's the reason why it's not. It did this on the last project, the lighting just wouldn't come in for some reason. I'm going to go ahead and add another light, see if that makes a difference. And up the power on that just a little bit more. It's interesting that the lighting's not coming in. Let's see. Yeah, we're on cycles. That's interesting. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Let's go. I think I know what the problem is. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and add in a plane underneath. Let's go with add. S for scale. G to go down. Let's see. There we go. That made a difference. Alright, so this lower backdrop, you could go ahead and add any tone to it really. Like a nice little aqua blue. And I would say just experiment with the lighting on this and stuff. And then I'm going to go with the depth of field for this one. Let's click the box right here. And let's select the red one just at the front. And then turn down the f-stop. So it blurs the background. The front one's in focus. I'm going to go ahead and amend the IOR actually for this water background. A little bit more. So we've got that nice little reflection coming through. And then we also have a little bit of roughness as well, just pulling those waves. And then I'm going to go ahead and change one of these lights to a blue light. So we'll take that. Just about there. It's a little bit of a cheesy background, but it's a way of working with glass and just experimenting with things, really. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.